Guys, welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to come on today and do another drugstore foundation review. I know that there are a lot of reviews on YouTube with this particular foundation, and that is this, which is the Fit Me. For some reason the top is all the way in the back, I don't know why. This is the Fit Me matte poreless foundation, and I also have the powder. And I really wanted to try this because I have very oily skin, and I also have pores, and I also have, like, you know, some little bit of acne scarring, whatever. So I wanted to try this one out because I had heard a lot of good reviews, and so I just decided to try it out. I think I've been wearing this one right now for, let me see, about like 3 weeks, and I've been wearing it like when I go to work, so I would, you know, generally have it on maybe about 10, maybe 12 hours a day, and I have to say I really do like it. So first and foremost, let me just kind of go over, you know, some of the specs on this. Now, the foundation comes in 16 shades, okay, just so you know. The powder only comes in 8 shades, and one of those shades being translucent. Now, what they're claiming here in with this formula is that it's supposed to mattify, erase pores, and it's supposed to match your natural tone. And this particular formula, of course, with it being matte, is for normal to oily skin. I definitely would not recommend this one if you have dry. So the formula is supposed to have these blurry micro powders that is supposed to erase pores and absorb oil for a natural matte and poreless finish. Okay, so with my experience, what I will tell you, when I wore this, you know, for the past 3 weeks, I wouldn't say, like, you know, looking at my skin, you know, you could still see like some pores here. It doesn't completely get rid of the pores, but it does kind of settle into it a little bit. The pore thing, I'm not sold on that one. I don't think it really like does anything with the pores. It still kind of like settles. I wouldn't say it's like great, it's 100 with that, but it does kind of settle into your pores. So I wouldn't say it's like actually blurring it out. So the primer that I usually use with this is the Porefessional by Benefit. That's the one that this is the one that I really like a lot. And even so, with this primer, I still find that it's not really blurring out the pores. I would say that, okay? Another thing that I noticed is that it doesn't really oxidize on my skin as much. I notice, like, a lot of times, especially because I'm oily, there are certain foundations that I might get and it will oxidize to like 2 or 3 shades darker than like the rest of my face, and so it never really matches. But this one actually matches pretty well. The color that I have is in the number 220, and this one is a natural beige. This one matches me, you know, really good. I like the way this one looks on me. It looks pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like a perfect match, but it matches pretty well. The other thing that I like about it, and this is the thing that I like the most, is that it is matte. As you can see, I kind of just touched it up because I think I put this on like about 7 hours ago, and I touched it up just once. I just touched it up right before I did this video, but I noticed that, like, when I actually you know, first put the foundation on and then use the powder with it, I usually don't have to touch up for at least maybe like 4 to 5 hours later. I notice I don't have to touch up a lot. So the formula, as far as it being matte, is great. It is supposed to have a buildable like coverage. This one I would say is like a light to medium coverage. Now, one thing that I did notice, and when I first started using this, I was just using it with a brush. I was just, you know, blending it in with the brush. But I noticed, looking at the instructions on it, it says for best results, you need to apply the foundation with your fingers. So I tried that today because I hadn't tried it yet. And I actually really do like the way it looks best when you apply it with your fingers instead of using it with a brush. So my suggestion is that if you get this foundation, use your fingers. I mean, if you're completely against that, then I guess maybe try a blender. But I would recommend that it'll probably look better if you try it with your fingers, or maybe like a beauty blender or something like that, or some kind of sponge instead of a brush. I just noticed that it went on smoother and it looked better. Let's see. Now the powder works amazing with this. Like when you use the powder with this, it sets amazingly. And I really, really do like the foundation. Like I said, I've been wearing it for 3 weeks, and I mean, for the price for drugstore, I think it's amazing. Now I picked this up at my local Target. It was like $6 each, so you can't beat that. I mean, it's really, really amazing. Now again, with the face powder, it says that it's supposed to control shine for up to 12 hours. It definitely does not control shine up for up to 12 hours, but I would say for me, with my oily skin, I stayed pretty matte for, I would say, about 4 hours. And then I just had to touch up just a little bit, just a little oil blot. I use my little oil blot sheets to touch it up, or sometimes I might use the powder to just touch it up. And that's it. So I really, really do like this foundation a lot. So, you know, if you guys are not afraid to try this one, it didn't break me out or anything like that. I haven't had any skin issues with it. So if you're not afraid to try this out and you have oily skin and you really like a matte finish, I would definitely say try this foundation. Pick it up, you know, at your local drugstore, Target, Walmart, whatever. You can't beat the price, $6. It's amazing. So I will be leaving some links below for some of my favorite charities. Make sure you guys check that out. Remember that giving is always something we should be doing, guys. Also, make sure you thumbs up if you like this video and share it, please, guys. And also subscribe for more videos like this. I love you guys so much, and thank you and welcome to all of my new subscribers. And I hope that you guys are having a wonderful, blessed day whenever and wherever you're watching this. Infinite love and gratitude.